I've drank a lot of fucking beer in my lifetime, that's for sure. Many times to an excess that I'm not too proud of the fucked up shitty situations that I've managed to fist fuck my way into. I've learned a lot along the way though. I'll share that knowledge with you if it can prevent a fucking drunken grease fire. If it doesn't, you are the fucking grease fire.
All right, that wasn't as bad as yesterday. I wonder if he'll go longer than 4 minutes. What do we have here? Batman accomplished the impossible. I don't know, but I'm going to be guessing that he got his phone bill paid. Just a prediction, throwing it out there. All right, let's go. Ah, fuck.
How's everybody doing out there? I hope you're doing well.
Actually, let me go back.
All right, what's up? Give me 1 second. All right, we should be good.
Ah,
How's everybody doing out there? I hope you're doing well. But today I'm just going to talk actual, factual, and reality. Okay. Like I said, me, I've accomplished the impossible, man.
tell us.
Like I said, we're going to talk about reality. We're going to talk about what's actually happening and happened and what's relevant. So that's my thing. Like everybody wants to talk about what's around me and other sources and interviews and this and that. It doesn't matter. It's completely irrelevant. You understand? That's just what it is. So, at the end of the day, we got to have people showing support. You know what I mean? It's just that simple.
Lobster with up. That's it.
Man,
that's
that
all
was
we got to
crazy.
do.
But
he's like the kid at the park right now that all of his friends, the parents already picked him up, and he's just sitting there with his legs and he's twiddling his thumbs with his fucking pocket full of marbles and fucking jacks, waiting for mom to fucking swing by, pick him up. That's what he sounds like.
It was good. People are exercising, man. It's good. It's good to see.
Yeah, people are in the park. I got no friends.
That's the thing, exercise is a major part of everything. You know what I mean? It's not everything, but definitely a major part. Hold on.
Hold up. How long is this one going to go on for?
Need to be realistic with themselves. I believe in God, man. I got a reading and download today, first thing. It already told me what it is. It already said it's all coming. Every download, if you look at them, because I only show y'all a couple of them, all say the same thing. The money's coming. I've been telling y'all this the whole time. The money is coming, man. You know what I mean? God, didn't spend all this time building me for no reason, bro. He's building the soldier for God. He's building me so he can utilize me. So the money has to come, and that's what folks don't get. I'm the real Bruce Wayne. So everybody's, saying this and doing that. Man, like I said, I look at the internet, you got people, everybody trying to front. I mean, what is the purpose?
Club Smug it.
When you come online and you want to show money and talk about money, and it's clearly for other people like me, I had money and I just, showed what I had or put money.
And they're all from the sector. I'm not being racist. I'm just stating facts. They're all from the sector. Hence, that song is, it's not in the queue yet, but it's written down, the sector readers. Speaking of, I fixed, thank you for Dutchie confirming that The ferret's name was Gregory. I had to ditch Gregory the Unknown and redo Gregory the Flattened Ferret. That will premiere at the end of this stream if you want to stick around. So stupid.
Doing my own thing. These people, they want to, overcompensate, and it's because, of a quiet desperation. It's way different. It's not a good thing either. Some people do it with jewelry, some people do it with
That's what Dutchie
whatever
says.
they can find, and you can see it. You can see it clear as day. It's obvious when you're an awoken being like me, and you understand what's happening. But that's what people don't get. My journey
God
wasn't
damn
all
it,
pretty
Dutchie.
and sunshine and rainbows. It was hard.
Hey, I didn't delete it off my computer, so I still have Gregory the Unknown and Gregory the Flattened Ferret. Maybe that'll be the start, the bookends to the next album. Just kind of like Sheriff Songs to Perp 2 Volume 4 started with Speedy Sparky the Cat, then ended with Speedy Claxton dying at the end. So maybe we could do that.
Oh, that's a lot.
God, he's so depressed.
That's hilarious.
Mom's not coming to pick you up at the park,
happens.
Joey.
But
You're the last kid there.
I mean, how do I put it? I mean, I don't know, man. I just, that's my thing. Like, I don't know. We got to make it happen somehow.
You can just see him pulling weeds, sitting there on the ground, just throwing them between his legs, throwing them at the ground, just all depressed. If this was a normal person, this would be sad. Makes me smile.
Hold on.
This is so pathetic.
Well, that's cool. You know what I mean? That's what I mean. That's cool.
What?
We'll see what happens.
He's like the kid standing outside the arcade, watching everyone have fun. He doesn't have any money in his pocket at the mall. This is actually help. He's not doing anything, but it's hilarious.
All right.
At the same time.
Hold on.
My God. That was the most saddest. Hold up.
All right. So yeah, we'll see what's up, man. We'll see what happens, But yeah, that's my thing, man. I'm always, I'm nice to everyone, you know what I mean? And I be quiet a lot about everything and a lot of things, at some point I have to kind of speak up, that's all. But we'll see what happens. But yeah, today is going to be an off day. I'm working on some different stuff, man. Totally, well, kind of changing lanes a little bit. Not really changing lanes, but just working on other stuff. And everything's going well with this, man. Like I said, I gotta,
Exactly, Lobster.
Check coming for over $213, 21st to the 26th. My next check after that, I think just updated actually. It's up over $5.
Yeah, I mean, that's one of the unwritten rules basically of the game, right? You don't go after fucking people that are just, mentally challenged. Fucking assholes like this fucking guy is all it's full game.
Let's see here.
The difference is he's aware he's an asshole.
Right now, I'm in the middle of, negotiating, discussing it. So that's why I'm not
Negotiating the
talking
phone
much.
bill.
We'll see. But first of all, how's everybody doing today,
Hey, there's our hero.
man? I hope you're doing well.
What's up, Lazy?
But yeah, like, I don't know. The download said what it said. It said I put it up for a minute and then I just, I don't need to show y'all. You know what I mean? And I'm not in the business of telling, all these other folks and, you know what I'm saying, my business. So it's like,
Hold up. I'm going to dial it back
like,
here a second.
First of all, how's everybody doing today, man? I hope you're doing well. But yeah, like, I don't know. The download said what it said. It said I put it up for a minute and then I just, I don't need to show y'all. You know what I mean?
Oh,
And
okay.
I'm not in the business of telling, all these other folks and, you know what I'm saying, my business. So it's like the readings will be very detailed and they'll go into a lot. You know what I mean? Like, I don't understand this. Like, what are they even doing? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, just be funny to me. I mean, like, but like I said, I just do my own thing, man. You know what I mean? It's
He's starting
so
to look like
simple. It's
Hong
easy
Kong
arithmetic
Phooey.
at this point.
Remember the dog?
Like I said, I'm the king out here. I'm the king everywhere. You know what I mean? And they know it. All these people know it, man. They know what's up. It's real. All right, hold on. Still going on and on.
Does he got the dragon shirt on?
Rambling.
Who's he talking to?
That's hilarious. The conversations are so funny. I'm sorry. It's just when
Holy
you know who
shit.
you are, and other people don't, it just be hilarious, man. Like, but no, he's a good dude, man. He's a good dude, man. Real talk. That's a good guy, man. Because I mean, he just continues to, be there and try to help. So I give him all the credit in the world. And that's my thing. Like,
Is he talking? I think he's talking about his homeboy from yesterday. He threw under the bus again. And now he's riding his fucking dick trying to get his fucking phone bill paid. We'll
I want to
see.
maintain good relations with everyone. I want to be happy, and I want everybody else, to be happy. That's why, like,
There is a Christina in the chat again. We don't know if it's the Christina, whatever.
be trying to be quiet. I don't even want to respond sometimes to folks. That's what folks don't get. I'm a
Chat's
real
not
nice
open,
person.
so it'd be
You know what I mean?
DMs, whatever.
I'm not in the business of problems. You know, we all know what I come from. You know what I mean? Like, you know what I mean? Like, that's my thing. Like, you know, I want to make sure we're going the right direction. I want to make sure that every day I'm happy. You know what I mean? I want everybody to be happy. I want everybody to make money, man. You know, I forgive everybody and I move forward. And this is the way I've always been, you know? So, you know, I'm not looking for anything. You know, today I'm not looking for anything.
Jerry
Um,
Barkin, what up?
honestly, you know, I let go all that. I was never looking for anything. You know, that's why only I can speak for me. What I do is I'm really good at my job, and I understand the necessity, you know, for money. So I just naturally am programmed to, you know, to do that, to speak and make things happen. I got to read this.
Hot dog cam.
Yeah, no, he's a good dude. But and I think he actually understands more than most people. You know, but that's the thing. You know, I was explaining to him and telling him right now. I mean,
I gotta have my phone bill paid.
doing God's will, man. You know, when you're truly doing God's work and God's will,
The desperation in his voice right now and look on his face of God, please, 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 please. I know you told me you don't have any money. Please pay my phone bill.
and that's why you know, I'm at the point where you know, I'm speaking up for myself. I'm going to speak because I'm a real quiet dude, you know, normally, and at some point I have to stand up. And when I stand up and I speak, everybody listens because they know it's for real. Because I really don't be talking much. Talk on here because I do radio. That's about it. Other than that, I'm a pretty quiet, reserved individual. And that's the thing. I can see what it is every day. You know what I mean? I can see how people feel. I can see, I mean, that's fine.
Yeah, Joey's underqualified for the
You know what I
position
mean?
of homeless.
I'm in my own lane doing me.
Get turned down.
You know what I mean?
Sorry, sir.
One reading came out, it said, you know, yeah, like, you know, everybody understands how to be, how to act, right?
There's another person coming around being Christina right now, and it's in question.
And a lot of people have not wanted to listen. They didn't want to listen. They didn't want to listen to God, right? So you have everything that's happening now. And I predicted all this. I told y'all it's coming. I said we're in the middle of the karmic storm. It's barely beginning. And now you're seeing it immediately. I literally called this. I literally told y'all it was coming. Every prediction I've ever made is true. I mean, at some point you're gonna have to get real with yourself. Everyone, anyone, you're gonna have to get real with yourself. You're gonna have to realize that, you know, there's no way to deny, just like there's no way to deny God.
What up, Ralph?
Understand? And there's overwhelming evidence of this, and existential and nonstop, limitless evidence that God is real, and that I am the Son of God and the Messiah, and that everything I'm doing on this planet
Chilling.
is
What
real.
up?
And again, I'm here to do God's work. So, you know, I was never trying to be a celebrity. I'm
no good chaos.
I'm an angel, and I say it proudly because I know what I am and what I've always been. You know, and I'm walking a divine path, and everything I do is divine and of the divine. You know, I come from the stars and the heavens. Literally, I know exactly who I am. And if you look at me, you'll see it. You understand? That's the difference. You understand? You know, I shouldn't even be here. I was never supposed to make it this far. And that's what all my enemies were counting on. So, you know, for me to be as blessed as I am, man, and to keep trucking, man, I can't thank God enough. It make me want to cry. I mean, I'm so grateful to God. It's unbelievable. You know what I mean? So, I mean, people don't understand, you know, people talk every day, but they ain't living this. I'm living this. You know what I mean? Nobody sees my pain and suffering. Nobody sees all that I've overcame and been through this entire time. You couldn't even fathom You all think you've been through something. You haven't been through nothing. You understand? So, you know, people talking and all that, it's fine. I'm grateful for basic stuff. You understand? I'm gonna say it again, man. You know, everybody talks and all that. I just got going today, man. Like I said,
What's up, Sticky?
I mean, let me go check real quick and then I want to tell you what's up.
We almost at $4. We at $3 and change. We almost at $4. Let me see. He's going to say 483, but the next check, we almost at $4. Yeah, I saw it, Sticky. Yeah, exactly what we were talking about yesterday. The Christina in the chat yesterday.
Yep. See, I didn't ask for nothing today. Nothing. Not asking for anything. I'm just minding my own business. You know what I mean? Y'all folks make me laugh, man. You're funny, bro. You know what I mean? Like I said, I just got going, bro. You want to know what just happened in the time I've been talking to you? Check this out.
Yep.
In the time I've been talking to you right now, right? And I told you, never asked for anything, right? I'm just getting going and trying to do the best I can another day, you know? An off day at that, but another day, right? And you know what just happened?
Talk to us.
I just made $65. Just like that.
Fuck you, that fucking
You know, so when a reading and a
pussy,
download,
he
when
did
it's the
that.
first thing I look at and see, and it
If that
says,
pussy's paying his
you
bill.
know, that spirit is helping you, which means, you know, God to me, source, you know, my ancestors, everybody that's there for me, because, you know, they've been with me the entire time. God has been with me the entire time. It's just they know how I am. Me, I focus on God. It's all because of God, you know. I love my ancestors, man. I you know, I did all this for them, you know. And, you know, I'm a big believer in God. And God has shown me that the impossible is truly possible in this world if you really have faith. If you believe, you will win. And that's why I always, you know, show y'all that quote when he's saying, "Why, Mr. Anderson? Why must you persist?" Because I choose to. Because what I knew day one that these folks didn't know is I know me. And I know the meaning of my life and the meaning of who I am and the meaning of life, period. And I know that what I was raised to do, and I understand that God, you know, created all of this and all of us. And, you know, everything happens for a reason. God did this for a reason. And I know that in my heart, and I can feel that, and I believe that. So, you know, that line is so powerful to me because it's me. They can't understand why he keeps going. The whole world probably couldn't understand why I kept going, and it's televised. You get to look back and see it. That's the most beautiful thing you could ever see, is someone who has nothing and is against all odds, and everything is just horrible for it. And that's my reality every day. And yet I still get up, right? And I still keep going. Why? Because I knew what you people didn't. I believe in me. You understand? I know I can do it. Maybe not anyone else, but I know me. I know the son my father raised. I can do anything. And if there's even if there was no chance of winning, I can win. And that's what I believed. And I won. And I'm winning more every day because I believe in myself. Everybody is on this fake social media stuff. I'm out here for real. I believe in God. I believe in myself. I'm willing to do whatever I need to do and go through anything because I believe in love. I believe in the truth. I know what's a reality. I know love is real because I have it inside of me. You understand? Just because people
And
didn't
you will know my name is the Lord when I rain down vengeance.
want to appreciate that or cherish that, or they don't have any appreciation, that's fine. It's besides the point. That's what folks got to understand. I got pure love in my soul and heart. You understand? And love can do anything. True love. And that's what these people are so worried about. You understand? Can't stop love. True love. So if they tell me it's coming, right? What do you think? It's just money? No. It's going to be tons of money, and it's going to be the love of my life. You understand? Like real talk. So it's coming. Trust me. You know? Like, I don't have to explain anything. There's no way for me to lose my blessings. And y'all are so funny that you really believe that. These people really thought there's a way for me to lose my blessings. I just barely got started right now. I just made $65. Okay. God is real, brother.
And that goes in the total
God
of
is real.
everything he's going to
And I needed that. I mean, I really needed that. I just put it into the math and took a look.
Yeah, I mean, you gave that away by the name of the stream, Joey. Batman accomplished the impossible. Now you're just making shit up. That was already in your account. Now you're just fucking trying to spiral what shit you do. Go get some food or pay your phone bill, and maybe he'll pay it again.
I mean, well, hey, we're getting back on track, you know, right away. See what I'm saying? God will do the impossible. God will make it happen. God is not going to let you down, you know. And you know, that's the thing, like, you know, paid the phone bill, right? So that covers that with a little bit of interest. And this is exactly my point of what I'm talking about. Well, all these people drive around in their little cars, right? They're all going the wrong direction. All of you. You understand? All of them, bro. You know what I mean? You know, when you truly believe in God, it's a connection. You don't have to tell anyone anything. You don't have to say anything. It's just something you know, you know? Oh, there's people who believe in God. I know there is. There has to be, you know? There's probably millions, you know what I mean, that truly believe, you know? But that's the thing. You have to establish a real relationship.
Andy Smith is out of jail.
It's just that simple. These folks, they ain't doing that. That's why they drive like that, the way they drive. See, I'm going to speak. You understand? Because everything revolves around me, right? That's how they feel. You know what I mean? I told y'all, every day y'all go to your 9 to 5s out here, everywhere. None of you are doing anything. You want to build something, you have to do it with God. I'm doing God's work, brother. Okay? Them downloads, them readings tell me exactly what it is. It said, God will not let you fail. You're not seeming to get it.
You're not seeming to get it. Seeming.
This is God's plan. It's
Getting
not my
semen.
plan.
I got to write that down.
Do you not understand? He is using me to do his will. Okay? I don't think there's a way to mess up. Do you understand what's happening? I am divinely being moved and orchestrated.
It's my pen.
Real talk. You know what I mean? Like, and I'm all with it. I'm 100% for it because it takes wanting to do that. And I do. It takes believing. It takes love in your heart. It takes being a good person. Like I said, God tells me straight out, I've seen everything you've done for everyone. I've seen every time you chose to be patient when no one else would. You know how many times that is? A day? You don't know because you don't care. You don't go through what I go through. None of you. You folks all have it easy.
The yield sign.
That's why I'm looking at all y'all in the public like, are you going to help me or not?
Joey's headed to the park.
That's exactly the conversation that needs to be had. It's a real conversation. You know what I mean? Like, no, I need real financial help. I need money. You know what I mean? I need people that believe and believe in me and believe in what I'm doing. You know? That's the thing. The rhetoric alongside it.
CIA, no chat.
Just doesn't make any sense. And it's hilarious. Honestly, it's comical. You know? I'm sitting here and I've accomplished more than the entire the Fed, CIA, FBI all put together. How am I just talking if I have receipts for everything and proof of everything, and you can see the proof every day, all around me, all around us? What do you mean? I have nothing to prove. Folks know who I am. Folks know what I've accomplished. Trust me. Okay? And we don't tell y'all much. We don't talk much because I'm Batman. Batman ain't in the business of talking.
All right, now that we got 20 people around here, so again, Joey was talking about his favorite pet on the planet, Gregory. We've not established, look at that fucking screenshot, established what type of animal it was yet. Dutchie, I thought, confirmed that it was the ferret that he bashed against the wall. Now, Dutchie said it may not be his name. So technically, Gregory is still unknown, but I did manage to bang out Gregory the Flattened Ferret to premiere at the end of this stream. So that's that will be played. So it's still undetermined. If anyone can figure out who the fuck Gregory was, what pet it was, what type of animal it was, I'd be much obliged. Rant over.
So proving? Oh, of course not. I'm not proving nothing. I know what I do. And I do it for me, and I do it for God. And I do it for you people out there.
Fucking Gregory's
so
on a fucking
safe.
Milk carton.
You know what I mean? Because it's very
Anyone
necessary.
know who the
it's a
fuck
real
this
thing,
is?
man. You know, this government is corrupt and evil. These people are corrupt and evil. And all you're seeing is the playing field, which is this world, right? And we are coming up against the principalities, like they said. Principalities to me means the fake powers that be, that have no power. They aren't rich. All that money is just government money. It's money that circulates through the system because it's all of the devil. All those people sold their soul. They're just agents of Satan. They're being used and manipulated. Just like the Rockefellers, Rothschilds were never rich, right? You have to understand and study these family systems and what happened, okay? We know what they do so that they can climb up the ladder. That's probably what happened with Anthony Joshua, just saying. It's what happened with Drake. It's what happened with all of them. If you pay attention to what's going on, you will see this. It's an example in every single one of their families. They all do the same thing. There is no confusion. Everything has been discussed. The clarity is in front of you. And you got people that don't want the people to hear the truth. Those are agents of the devil. The devil doesn't want you all to hear the truth of what I've been through. And it hasn't come out completely, but it will. And when it does, and I get to say on a platform where I can talk freely what really happened and what these people really tried to do, then you're going to understand. And I pretty much have said it on here and explained it, but you would have to really go through and look. And apparently all you folks are so busy, but yet you got nothing going on and all y'all in the same position for thousands of years.
What?
Correct? That's what'd be crazy to me. Like I said, I'm just barely getting going today. It's an off day, man. I can feel my muscles like probably rebuilding. You know what I mean? Like I'm getting strong as hell. It's not easy. I'm sore. You know what I mean? I'm tired. Like it's not easy. It's never been easy, but I do it.
And your eyes say nothing but despair.
I'm a pure good person. Feel me? Everything over here is real. When people talk to me, right? They got to talk to me in a real, point of view. Speak to me as who you are. Everybody loved me. You understand? Folks feel some way because they in their feelings because they jealous. They jellyfish. That's all it is. You understand? Okay. Do we pay attention to that or care? No? Okay. Move on. Like I said, find something to do, get a hobby, maybe an ant farm. Like I said, Sears is probably hiring and fast food. You'll find something.
Did Joey ever have an ant farm? I wonder. Maybe who could have a greatest hits album called Joey's Greatest Pets? We're getting there.
Because, see, I'm doing what you want to do. All of you. Anyone who says anything, doing what you want to do. I'm doing what all of you wanted to do. And, that's what's so crazy. People want to type and say things, but yet you put all your efforts towards trying to get everyone you know to be a public speaker, to do internet radio, to get paid and make digital money like me. Not a single one of them makes a dime. It's the truth. The ones who do, I mean, it's fine. I mean, do what you do. I mean, like I said, I've explained everything, so it doesn't need to be explained again. We'll discuss matters one time and we'll move forward. Every time has to be a new matter on the table. That's how we do things.
Oh, speaking of, this goes back to Friday night with the initials SC. I'm not going to dox you, but I appreciate the Cashapp there. That goes right back into keeping the machine rolling. Much obliged. Appreciate that.
Over here, we do things the right way. This is why I succeed. This is why we don't have room for confusion. Like I said, I just got going. I made $65 today already.
You didn't make it
right now. Oh man.
Somebody gave you $65 to leave them the fuck alone.
God is real. Like if people don't know what's going on and whatever, I mean, that's the way that it's made. That's the way God made it. God designed this for a reason to help me. There's a lot of things that are, just what they are, like God has a plan, man, so like I said, life is beautiful, man. You never know. You never know what's going to happen. You never know anything going on. That's for God to know. That's something that I've been told my whole life, not to worry about it, that it wasn't for me to know. It wasn't for me to know the future. I agree with that. That's what's so beautiful about this, So, like I said, fact is there's a whole lot of people who envy me, right? That I'm doing something right. You know what I mean? Because it's not just doing something right, it's because I'm blessed and highly favored. Make sure you understand that. It's because I have an anointing over my life, and I am the anointed one. There's only one. I am the chosen one. It's not chosen ones, it's not plural. So when people in society talk, I laugh. Because everybody's trying to take something that God created, as usual, and act like they're going to give an opinion or you're in charge of it. No. What God created is what will be. It will remain the same way God created it, and it will build and expand, as you see this doing, building the kingdom of God. We're really saving people, saving souls. I'm saving lives. I save lives. Okay? And every day I save lives just
all
by
the
talking.
lives.
But I mean, I really save lives. I'm Batman. It's what I do. It's what I've been doing. I save lives. I save people and I help people. You understand? They tell me all the time in them Joker videos, you don't know who you saved. You saved a billionaire. You saved this person. Like, I've saved a lot of people. That's what I want to do. I want to save lives. Are any of these corrupt people in the business of doing what I do? Are they in the business of saving lives? Are they in the business of protecting you? Are they in the business of caring about what's actually going on with you and your situation? Do they actually establish a human connection with you? Is this a business or is it God's work? Like, because it looked like it's God's work to me, brother. You want to talk about a business and you want to, like I said, put it in world terms. There's nothing I do that's in world terms. I ain't never been normal. I'm an angel walking around here who's an immortal vampire. What's normal about that? There ain't nothing normal about me. I ain't trying to be normal. Never claimed to be normal. I'm not you. Y'all normal. I never wanted to be normal. That's why I did all that research to make sure I wasn't. Let me try to figure this out. I did all that research to make sure I wasn't normal. Never wanted to be normal, man. I wanted to be a standout, like Joe Budden said. Why fit in when you can be a standout? That's real talk right there. Why fit in when you can be a standout? I was always a standout. People used to look at me, these so-called women, you all are hilarious. You're hilarious to me. They used to say crazy stuff. I remember I was going to college one time. Out here, hold up. Give me a second.
Hold up. He's got to put his phone down. He's trying to button his shirt. I think that's what he's trying to do. Do you notice his breasticles were starting to peek out? He was getting honest.
Like, first of all, I hear everything. I can hear when people talk around me. But yeah, I was in college. It was down here actually. And I thought I remembered that, like some so-called woman saying something like that, like he looks like he's in pain or something. Like, yeah, I'm the meaning of pain. That's literally my whole thing because I'm Batman.
Yes,
So
he
what you were
buttons his
saying
shirt.
is that's Batman. I wasn't famous at that point. Imagine how many things I've heard. You know, do you think that's
Oh,
nice to
shit.
hear? Do you think that's fun? I mean, what do you mean? Like, what does that even mean? So-called women are hilarious. They don't acknowledge reality whatsoever. I mean, it's not a choice. Everyone has to acknowledge reality. Imagine thinking like that. Like, that tells me everything I need to know right there. There is no reaction. There's nothing you need to say. Let people do what they do. You know what I mean? Knowledge is power. You know, I'm wise. I'm an old soul. I'm gonna get the money.
What's up, halfway?
You know what I mean? I turn pain into power. Everything about me is pain. You 100% right. That Tupac song, Pain. Every time I used to play that in my car, man, I start crying, bro. That song is so deep for me. It's unbelievable because that's my jam. I mean, that's me. That song is me written all over it. It's like he made that anthem for me. I can't even listen to the song almost without breaking down in tears because all the pain I've been through, all I've ever had is pain. I've had love. I've had good things. I've had a beautiful life, but I come from pain that you couldn't even fathom. That's why he says, what does it say in all the
getting emotional. He has ended it. We have, let's see here, about 6 or 7 minutes left, plus Gregory the Flattened Ferret will premiere at the end of this, and I'm going to go rock a piss and let this roll.
Oh, there's nothing you can do with me. That's what he tells them, because I'm an immortal vampire, but I know pain. Trust me, I know pain. You understand? I am the embodiment, brother. I am the depiction. You're looking at the real Batman. Okay? You have to understand, you'll never see anything like this again. You understand? That's what's so beautiful about it. Can you imagine? If you chose anything to do, the greatest life path of all time would be what? To be Batman. Correct? Y'all folks are funny, man. Y'all want to still act like this is YouTube. This is God's work. This was never YouTube. Okay? YouTube is just a platform God chose to display it to the public and make it look cute. This is God at work, brother. Every time you see me and hear me, y'all know it's God at work. You understand? Remember that. And like I said, there is no fear here. You understand? This is my land. This is my world. And I do and say what I like. Capiche? I am the ruler. I'm the divine authority. And I enforce divine law on this planet. Can you imagine? Anything else is small fries, right? What, little jobs, little 9-to-5s? Ooh. Bro, I operate worldwide. I have no jurisdiction. And I have all power and authority through pure dominance. Boy, please. Yeah, quit playing. Boy, you better quit lying. Better quit lying.
We should get some ups and downs of emotion later on tonight. We're going to get Boasting. We're going to get Boasting about the money because now he's like so emotionally grateful, satisfied that he's going to get his phone bill paid, and then he's going to boast because now he thinks he's rich. When you got a couple bucks in your pocket, your confidence goes up, and that's going to go up. And then the realization of the phone bill has to be paid, and then the panic of what do I do? Do I eat or pay the phone bill? And that's going to be the next fucking shit that's going to happen here. Shut up, Sheriff.
They do every day. All of them, that's literally what they do. They walk around and they have a quiet desperation, all of them. That's why I don't talk to nobody and stay to myself. Nobody, especially so-called women for the most part, say nothing. What is there to say? I'll say hello. You know what I mean? Like, what? Yeah, that's all I do. Walk around with quiet desperation, wanting to be me. Y'all want to dress like me? Buy the clothes that I always bought?
No.
Everything I do, you want to do. There was a dude wearing a cape out here the other day.
I'm wearing a Scooby-Doo t-shirt.
You serious? Seriously, he had a whole Batman cape on. I was tripping, bro. I was like, for real, you gonna do that? It's exactly what I told y'all not to do. You know, but like, he might have been doing.
Oh, I ain't gonna lie. I've been there when you need to make that decision of shit. Do I pay for the phone or do I eat? I've I've been there. I'm not ashamed to say it. Fuck, man.
Stuff. I don't know. Maybe he just
I'm
decided he
grateful
wanted to be
that I'm
Batman
not in
for a
that
day. I don't know. He
situation.
ain't out here like me. I can tell you that. I already told you what it is. There's one Batman, the real one. You know what I mean? Like, I don't mind. I don't care. You know, people want to do that. Have fun. If anything, it'll help me. You know, like I said, it's going to be exactly this. I told you this is going to happen in cities and states across America. Hell, they might have a National Cape Day over me. I don't know.
National Cape Day.
You know? But it's definitely about me. So every time that y'all say Batman, I know what and who you're talking about. Not anyone else. The depictions are all about me. I'm the prophecy. Yeah, I'm the legend, and I'm here now. Mm-hmm. That's the Messiah, bro. That's the second coming. Said Jesus Christ is my brother. You know, all of them have an answer for everything. Oh, well, this and that. Jesus Christ was this. I mean, y'all always want to be right and prove everything wrong. I mean, that to me is trying to play God, in my opinion. That's the way I feel at this point. You know, I'm a genius. I mean, if I don't feel like it needs to be investigated like that.
I'll share this. This is how greasy it gets. When I got divorced, this is going back, personal shit, whatever. I don't care. I'm just going to throw it out there. Shit, 2003. Yeah. There'd be days where, okay, I need to recycle. I know I'm going to have my kids for the weekend and shit like that. And I'm fucking dead broke. I'm going to go, before I pick them up, I'm going to go recycle all the cans I had. And that's my first clue. Maybe I shouldn't have those cans to recycle. Therefore, I wouldn't have to do what I'm doing. But you know what I'm saying? Go recycle the cans, then make a trip to Coinstar and fucking redo all your shit so you can fucking get a little confidence going. Yeah, been there. I've done it.
Then I know I'm right. So what do you mean? Because God's going to put it on my mind. Jesus Christ is the Son of God. And if you're sitting there teaching people whatever, you know, that this and that, and, you know, trying to role reverse all reality, I would go as far as to say you're probably evil. And I could be wrong, but you're probably evil. You know what I mean? Like, real talk. So, I mean, it is what it is. Like, Jesus Christ is the Son of God, and he did what he did for real, for all of you, and for me, and for everyone. And I don't care. The concept is a beautiful concept, and it's definitely true in my book. You know, Jesus Christ is my brother. You know what I mean? So, like I said,
fucking Craig.
I'm definitely the true Messiah, and I'm here, and I'm the second coming, and I'm here to change the world, and that's exactly what I'm doing every day. I'm not talking about it, so that's what I'm saying. Like, it ain't about money. That's the thing. Everybody says, "Oh, well, you got to be rich, so you got to have a piece of paper to be someone and accomplish something." That's the silliest thing I ever heard. You want to know who accomplishes the most things on this planet? The people without money. Money is irrelevant. Money is just a tool and a resource to use to get where you're going and do what you're doing and to build things and build your dreams. That's it. You know who builds dreams? God, not money. Make sure you understand that. You understand? So yeah, no, I mean, what I'm doing is, you know, going to affect and help generations to come. Everyone. I mean, what I'm doing is a lasting effect, you know? So nah, I've made real change and I'm going to continue to, you know what I mean? It's not about money. We need money right now so that we can do this. That's supposed to come from the public. Like I said, I didn't even ask today. I didn't do nothing special. I got $65 already. I mean, come on.
Didn't
bro.
even ask.
I'm already back on track a little bit. Come on, man. Y'all cannot be serious, bro, with this stuff, man. Like, y'all, like, if you could see these folks that work these 9 to 5s, the way they walking around, bro. I mean, you can't be serious.
I didn't do anything, but homeboy, I forgive him, man. He's a good dude. He's a good dude, but I didn't ask for anything.
Glorifying that. You know, the fact is nobody wants to work a 9 to 5. Nobody wants a regular job, right? I love what I do. This is the career of my dreams, straight up. On that note, I'll be back in a minute, all right? Much love. Hold on.
We'll be back in a minute. Much love. Hold up. Ends it with a hold up. Doesn't get any more hold up than that. Really, does it? All right. I'm going to stop talking about Gregory the Flattened Ferret. Let's just play it.
fluffy and sweet, everyone's friend, so kind and
Oh, blue.
he'd wiggle and giggle and make you grin. Folks would stop just to say hi to him. Through the park they'd stroll with pride till Joey pulled too hard that day he cried. Gregory, Gregory, the best pet around. Everyone loved to spin him round. He'd snuggle and cuddle and snort with glee till Joey messed up tragically. Joey took him out for air, yanked the leash without a care. Gregory flew like a furry dart, crashed the wall and broke his heart. Blood ran down the wall so red, all just cried for their friend dead. Gregory, Gregory, the best pet around. Everyone loved to spin him round. He'd snuggle and cuddle and snort with glee till Joey messed up tragically.
All right, give me a break. I was short on time. I didn't want to waste any more credits, and I figured that one was good enough. So, fuck it. Yes, that was Gregory the Flattened Ferret. To be continued. We still have not identified what type of fucking parasite Gregory was. We'll figure it out. But for now, we're going to go and get. Appreciate you guys. Late.
I've drank a lot of fucking beer in my lifetime, that's for sure. Many times to an excess that I'm not too proud of the fucked up shitty situations that I've managed to fist fuck my way into. I've learned a lot along the way though. I'll share that knowledge with you if it can prevent a fucking drunken grease fire. If it doesn't, you are the fucking grease fire.